Hello, I'm just going to go through the expectation for work experience for years 10 and 12. At this moment in time, we're on a virtual work experience platform because it's difficult for us to fully record all of the risk assessments and health and safety checks that are required for a proper work experience. If as a parent, you were able to organise a work experience out of school hours, then of course you could take responsibility for that, but we are not in the position to do that at this moment in time. However, those students, certainly in year 12, who have got a work placement, that will work towards their work experience, and so they wouldn't have to complete another one. Now, work experience for students this year is from somewhere between the 4th and 15th of July. It's a 2-week window. And the way that we are organising it, and we did this last year, is to offer 2 virtual platforms that you can look at. Now, first of all, what are the aims of work experience? It's just an opportunity for you to look at careers that you might want to have a go at in the future. And it may then give you the opportunity to see what skills would be needed for that type of job. Also, work experience is an educational requirement at this moment in time. We do appreciate it's difficult to do, but everybody can apply and have a go at a virtual work experience. These could only be 1 day long, but they could be 5 days or even a fortnight. What we're expecting is that you engage with something for at least a day, ideally in year 12, something between 3 and 5 days. So, as I've already said, the virtual work experience is that. It is virtual, so we'll probably be online. And I say most last for 1 to 5 days and will be completed at home. So when you have done your application, you need to email myself and Miss Pexton. I'll give you the details of that later on, to say when you are doing that experience, and then we can get parental consent. Now, the 2 platforms we use are Speakers for Schools for year 10 and something called the Forage, which is more experiential, maybe not totally work experience, but involves a little bit more work. But certainly for year 12, I'd be expecting they look at the Forage. There's nothing stopping year 12 going to Speakers for Schools, okay? And year 10, the Forage might be quite taxing, I suppose, okay? But what you need to do is probably look at both. The nice thing about using these, you will get some form of certificate of completion, which will then verify that you've done your work experience. Right, first of all, when you go into Speakers for Schools, you will need to register. And it looks like this, speakersforschools.org.uk. You need to register, and once you've registered, go into the student part at the top and look for work experience, or virtual work experience, and then you'll get this page where you can check, put in the date range, and you want to put somewhere between 4th and 15th of July. There are different categories, there are different areas that you might look at. That is for you to see. And once you find one that you think is appropriate for you, apply for it. You know, some of these have to be verified first. Use my name, Mr. Johnson, as a reference, and then usually I just have to fill in something myself to say that you're okay to do that. So it's nice and easy. Find something you want to do, basically. The Forage is something similar. You will need to register, create an account, and then you can explore the work experience programs. Then usually these can just be done, you know, so it's really, you follow a video, you follow a program of study, you complete the assignments, you send them off, and then you're told how successful you have been, okay? Once again, sign up, complete the application. Right, when you've completed that application, email myself and Miss Pexton just to let us know when your work experience will be. Okay, and then we can make sure that a letter goes home and also that your attendance is marked as educated off site for that particular day or group of days. Right, work experience. If you already have a work placement as part of your course, that counts as your work experience. If you find something different that you also want to explore, there is no problem with that. However, I don't think going to your work experience placement and asking for extra days is appropriate in this case. You will have done 6 to 12 weeks of work. You don't need to do any more of that to fulfill the work experience expectation. Just remind you though, it is an expectation, and the government really require that all students in year 10 and year 12 do some form of work experience this year. Okay, I look forward to hearing from you about how your placements and how your opportunities are going, and good luck.